Coleman, coach said you put on 25 pounds in the off season. Yes, no?
I mean, I've been working real hard to try to gain weight, and especially for this upcoming season, knowing that I got a bigger role. I'm gonna be guarding big guys, small guys, so an adjustment for college is definitely gaining weight. So that's been something I've been trying to do. I mean, 10, 15, 20, that's a goal. I'm still getting there. I want to be around like 225 by the season, and then from there, it's all about getting stronger. And then, sometimes, like I'm telling these guys, like sometimes, I'm maybe if I'm 215, I'm real skinny, but I'm still able to do, I'm still able to have skill. And sometimes these guys got on all this weight, they don't have skill, they just like trying to bully people around, and that's not really my game. And I'm more of like a skill guy, so that's what I've been focusing on. The gaining weight is going to get there as I get older, but just working on skill and not only like getting stronger, my body just stronger on the court, if you get what I'm saying.
What's that look like for you? Because you didn't have a normal summer last year with Flash. I mean, what's a normal day look like before practices started?
Yeah, so it would go some like workouts in the morning. They try to. Sometimes we had a mandatory breakfast at varsity, so get a hefty breakfast there. Work with Palmer, try to get make him look at our plates, see what we're eating, eat a hefty meal, and then we got this thing called Red Card where we get free meals. So really use that, and then just eat. I was watching YouTube videos like how to gain weight, like just everything. I tried everything, just like eat. Just all you gotta do is just eat. And with the body and the metabolism I have, I'm able to just eat everything. So but it's hard at times. But that's really all that I've been doing, just eat. So yeah.
What's the go-to meal?
Go-to meal? I mean, out here, probably something basic like Chipotle. It ain't much.
You gotta wait in that big line at Chipotle.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if the line's too long, I just go through like a drive-through somewhere. Like I like going to Dunkin' Donuts, like just bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, something slight. But other than that, I mean, there's not much out here. But Chipotle is like probably my go-to. Yeah.
How have you mentally prepared for a bigger role? Just to get yourself ready for what you think the season could be.
Yeah, I think if anything, the mentality has been just work, especially in the summertime. Just talking with the coaches and everything, knowing that my role is going to grow. I really try to put in the work. I stayed out here. Everybody else went home. I stayed out here, try to work with my body, try to get up shots and as much shots as I can. So just mentally preparing for going for a bigger role by just working, and that's, I think Damian Lillard said it, when you really like work in the off season, it shows. Like some people take off the off season, they don't, and that shows. So when you put in the work, it's gonna show.
You said preparing for a bigger role there. I don't know exactly what your expectations were coming into last year for the role you were gonna play, but you easily could have gone somewhere else with the way that college basketball runs today with the transfer portal and everything else. What made you stay here with Illinois?
I put my trust in Coach Underwood. I talked with my dad. My dad's a real dude. He played college basketball. He's not, I hate to knock it sometimes, but some of these dads are like out of control sometimes, making a decision for their kids. So I talked with my dad, and I told him I put my whole trust in Coach Underwood, and I trust his plan for me. And I'm fully aware, with the roster we have, that I can help impact this team coming in, getting stronger, and then, just coming back another year and helping this team out. I felt like it was the best decision for me.
Was there ever a point last year where you were maybe frustrated that you weren't getting the opportunity that maybe you wanted coming in, and you just kind of knew that you had to stick the path with the trust that you put in Coach Underwood and the staff?
Yeah, for sure. And then, like I said, talking with my dad, he was a hooper. And just coming content with reality. I'm here, nothing's going to change, and all I can do is work, and whatever I get into is what I'm going to get out of it. So just, knowing, hey, I'm in this position, this is a positive, maybe it's a negative right now, but in the future it's going to be a positive. Just keep working, put your head down, put your trust in Coach, and sometimes I tell the freshmen, you got to pay your dues too. So you pay your dues, and things will work out for you.
How much of a benefit is it to have a dad who played college basketball, who understands, like you said, paying your dues just to get your opportunity at a certain time?
Yeah, it's great. Honestly, I hit the lottery with my parents. You can ask, even back at Prolific, my dad was never the dad to be calling the coaches, hey, we need to do this, hey, we're leaving if this happens, blah, 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 blah. My mom and my dad. So it's been a real blessing to have that in my life. He's not making no decisions for me. I make my decisions on my own while he still helps me out. And just knowing that he knows the game well. He actually knows the game. He knows all the things behind the game of basketball. He knows all the politics, everything that goes on behind the scenes too. So it's been a real blessing.
What was that? I mean, you seem like you're in a really good spot with your timeline here, but was there a moment last year that you kind of were like, okay, this is what it's going to be, and I've got to kind of lean into what's the best of this angle for me here?
Yeah, for sure. Just like I said, just talking to my dad, going through practice every day. I know nothing's going to change. Sometimes it can be frustrating, but I was fully aware. Like I said, the team we had, the depth we had on that team, the veteran team that we had, and we were winning games. So I can't complain. I'm a Big Ten champion. Not a lot of people can say that they're a Big Ten tournament champion. So I was still part of a winning team, but maybe my role wasn't that big, but I'm still a winner. I'm still a champion. You know what I'm saying?
Probably have a unique experience you can maybe give to some of these three freshmen who come into a team with a bunch of 22 and 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you talked to them about? How have you helped kind of explain your path and what they can still do to help you?
Yeah, I just tell them, like I told you guys, I just told them, you got to pay your dues, and that's the way it has to go. We got a veteran team here. Maybe your role won't be this big this year, but you got to think next year who's leaving. Anything can happen in this year. Anybody can get hurt. Anything can happen. So I tell them just stay ready. Sometimes they get a little frustrated and they have questions and everything. I talk to them, and like I tell them, I just tell them you got to pay your dues, work hard, and like I said, what you get in is what you get out of it.
Coleman, you spoke about your off-the-court preparation in the weight room and trying to eat and put on weight. What was your on-court preparation like for this year in terms of building upon your game to better fit the role that they're looking for you to have?
Yeah, becoming more of a confident and more consistent shooter. I was in the gym getting lots of shots up on my own, behind the scenes, nobody knows, just becoming a more consistent shooter, working on guard skills. Come on, coach. Coming off ball screens and really being, everywhere on the court, whether it's 2 through 5, just being everywhere, preparing for any position they throw at me, just preparing to be in that position.
Coach Underwood's talked a lot about getting a more expansive three-point shooting performances from the entire team. How exciting is that for you as someone who's 6'10"? Like, that's a difficult thing to guard on the perimeter.
It's great because I know at the next level they want guys like that. So being able to display that is great. Maybe some NBA scouts see that, and I know the pressure on the defense is going to be crazy. They're not going to be able to, put a 5 on me because I'll be able to go by them, or too slow to close out on me. And if they put a 3 on me, it might be 6'4", and I'm 6'10", be able to post them up. So just knowing that it puts a lot of pressure on the defense, knowing that it translates to the next level, it's pretty exciting to me.
Thanks.